was suspected of killing his third wife?
I'm sorry, I thought you knew.
Well, I do. You must have your facts wrong because Monique Ferrara died in an accident.
I assure you that Self Magazine is a highly respected publication, and we do our research.
Well, you should do it again because it's wrong.
Katie, I know this must be confusing.
Wait. Is this one of those games that journalists play in a celebrity interview to get a reaction out of us? To see what we'll say? Well, that is the most disgusting, underhanded thing I've ever heard of.
Obviously, this interview is a mistake.
No, you know what? You said you have research, right? Is this your research? Oh, no, there's me. Yep. Oh, I see nothing here. Nothing to speak of. Wait a second. Where did you get these? What, is this some kind of joke?
They're all in the public domain. I'm not surprised Simon didn't advertise this part of his life. Go ahead and keep the folder. Some of the articles are pretty thought-provoking.
I don't care. None of it's true, all right? It's not true.
Get out of my house. Get out.
You still haven't answered my question.
You know what? I'm not going to. Get out.
Once Katie's made millions with her videos, you plan on killing her the way you murdered Monique Ferrara?
Check your facts, Dahlia. I'm not a murderer.
Saying that for so long. You've really convinced yourself, haven't you?
Listen, I did not kill Monique.
Really? Well, the Sacramento Police Department, that's not what they thought. In fact, you're still murder suspect number one in their eyes. And probably in the eyes of Miss Ferrara's family.
What the hell do you care about all this anyway?
They knew the type of so-called man that you really were. They saw the dollar signs in your eyes, didn't they? But Monique trusted you. She loved you. Until the end. And that's when she woke up. She finally started to see the heartless, cruel man that you really are. She knew that the only thing you loved about her was her money. She knew that she wasn't the first and would most definitely not be your last. She wanted a divorce. And you found out. So before she could have you removed from her life or erased from her will, you murdered Monique Ferrara. You drowned your wife, tried to make it look like an accident, and became the heir to her will. I know all about it, Simon. I know who you are.
You done?
Yes.
Oh, good. So why don't you tell me something, Dahlia? Just who the hell are you?
Who am I? You already know the answer to that. I'm Katie's friend.
A friend. Oh, and this is why you're digging up all these stories from my past? To what? To make your friend unhappy? Afraid? Or is this what happens to Dahlia when she doesn't get away? I tell Katie about you crawling all over me, and what's this, your pitiful payback?
Oh, get over yourself, Simon. I'm just doing what you should have done a long time ago.
Get the hell out of my personal life.
I thought I'd already explained this. Not only is Katie my friend, but she is my business partner. We stand to make bundles on these videos. It's my job to protect that investment. But that would be difficult if Katie should turn up dead.
Well, no one's going to end up dead. Except possibly you, if you don't leave. And if you dare confront Katie about these insane speculations before I get a chance...
Don't you think you've had enough time? I mean, how many years do you need to tell the truth?
Oh, get out. I'm not discussing this with you.
What, you think I'm the only one out there who knows what you did? If you don't tell Katie the truth about the past, someone else will. I guarantee it.
What, are you actually blackmailing me?
No, I'm just giving you fair warning. Because I am going to be watching every move you make. And if Katie ends up in some kind of accident the way Monique...
Why don't you get this into your thick head? I did not murder Monique. Katie, hey, how was the interview?
I know all about Monique, Simon. What I want to know now is, how long were you planning on keeping me in the dark? Katie, I'm really sorry. Dahlia, would you mind leaving me alone with my husband? Of course. Call me if you need me.
So what did you hear?
Plenty. Although, lucky me, I already heard the whole story from the reporter that you met at Al's diner. Seems like the wife is the last to know.
That's not the way I wanted you to find out.
How long were you going to keep it a secret? That I'm married to someone who... I can't even say it.
It's not like I was actually trying to keep it a secret. You know, it just never came up. Well, I'm going to lie in bed at night and say, "Night, babe, sweet dreams." And by the way, once upon a time, I was accused of murdering my
You
wife.
should have told me before now.
When? When we were first married? I had no reason to. We weren't even together then.
What about when we finally fell in love?
Because we were happy then, remember? And I didn't want my past to get in the way, and I didn't want you to go obsessing about it and creating insane scenarios in your head the way that
told me anyway.
Okay.
When people tell me the facts, I don't have to obsess or conjure up stories.
All right, Katie. Okay, I'm telling you now.
That's too late.
Oh, God.
When you told me about Monique's death before, you just happened to leave out the fact that you were accused of drowning her. How could you do that to me? What about the vows we took? What about being honest with each other?
Okay, all right? All right, I should have trusted us. I should have put more trust in this, okay? Ask me, fine. Ask me anything you want.
You don't mean ask you anything. Because the one question I need to ask you
is if I killed her? Come on, Katie.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I just can't seem to come to terms with the fact that you would keep something like that from me. Not unless you had a good reason. I mean, you're obviously guilty about something, so... Simon, are you? Are you guilty?
Yeah, it's true. I am guilty. I am responsible for many things.